I never
stories.
make up fucking. I never told one lie.
I wouldn't call them making it up.
You know, after I did. Oh, I don't know if I've told this on the podcast, but in college I was in a play called Wasteland. That was where I played a POW.
How have you not told this?
I don't know how I haven't told this.
I can't believe this hasn't come up.
Has
I
it?
know.
No way.
I
this
know.
hasn't.
I'm trying to think. Has it?
This is such a funny, like,
It must have.
Eric Rahill fact.
This is an Eric classic.
Do you have video of this, by the way?
No, but there's plenty of pictures. and this is a Patreon episode, so we can upload a small slideshow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Can we please?
Yeah. I have to go. Fuck. I think they're on my phone. Essentially, my theater professor wrote a play called Wasteland that was an allegory.
Oh, it was original.
It was an original play, dude. You didn't know this?
Was he in the war?
She. How curious how you say that.
Wow.
Her. She.
Wow.
Woman. Professor.
I've heard this story about 10,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I haven't picked up the feminine energy is, I mean, it's impressive.
And notice how I didn't even I didn't even assume.
Gender didn't even come into it for
It
you.
didn't even come into effect because I was gonna hear first what gender they were, what they identified as, what race they were.
But
in my head, when Eric said the professor, that was an orb that was just a flesh orb that was nothing to me, and it was slowly being shaped. As
You get
Eric
turned
would
on
talk.
by flesh orbs.
Well,
I know that.
Right,
about
yeah,
you.
that might be your own thing. But that's right. Nate does it right.
But in my defense, man, it's also interesting and noteworthy that I put a male gender onto
Onto war.
theater. No, onto a theater
Onto
piece.
theater, right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's interesting is all I'm saying. All right. Eric.
So are you saying theater has more of a feminine touch?
Well, traditionally, people get beat up for being theater goers. You know, listen, you guys
Not
didn't grow up
anymore.
around where
Not
I grew
anymore.
up.
Not the new age.
They find you doing a play down in Virginia back in the day. They're gonna put on a play with your organs.
You're getting drawn and quartered.
Yeah.
Going to a play.
That's right.
Now being an actor in theater is like the new quarterback of football players.
That's what
Timothy
I felt in high
Chalamet
school.
has
Has
taught
said-
us that.
Who's he getting with, dude?
Who's he?
Kylie.
That's-
But they just drifted apart.
That's who we know of. That he's
I just
getting
read
with.
this today. They just have drifted
They
apart.
drifted apart.
Why would they
drift
haven't
apart like
broken
that?
up.
They have drifted apart. They're no longer with each other.
Oh, okay.
Or so they claim. Maybe to get the heat off of them, paparazzi style.
Right.
Oh man.
Okay, but here's the play. Here's the play that I forget the fucking point I was going to make.
It was probably
I
going to be
remember
the...
this will tie back. Okay. Play I was in was called Wasteland, original play. I was in this professor's drama class. And basically, I'll just put it like this. I'll just have to brag for a second. She was so blown away by my abilities in an intro drama class that she said, "Stay after class, would you?" After I did a dramatic monologue.
Oh, my God.
I said, "Yeah, is something wrong with my essay?" She said, "No."
You were doing an essay for an acting class?
How little you know about real theater if you think that's so outside. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
How dare you think that we don't write essays about these things? Every character I do, I'm writing a 10-page backstory, 2 lines. Everything that we've done, I think you should leave the bear.
I
have a
know.
whole
When you did it
journal.
for the bear, I was like, I don't know if you should bring that giant packet to set.
I was like asking the director, like, all right, so
Yeah.
I know my brother just passed away last week for this character, but
right.
am I bringing that emotion to the...
They're like, you have literally one line. Like,
you actually don't have any.
listen, we're gonna
lines.
cut everything that you
Yeah.
did, and there's gonna be one line that's gonna stick in this.
Right.
That
This
line-
isn't really necessary.
But that line, you can feel it.
I
a
know,
lifeline.
My characters are always fully realized, dude.
Yeah, man.
First
Because you
episode.
had the most lines in the bear, but guess what?
Right. But
They
no
fell
one could
upon
figure out
deaf
who you were,
ears.
dude. Right.
Right. At the end of the day, it was
Right.
like, that's not a real person, man. Where's he
Right.
from? You
Right.
see Eric's character say, oh my God, he's at it again.
Right.
And you think,
When the
oh my
volume
God,
turns
I know
down at
that
the
guy.
end.
Oh, that's
Right. Mm-hmm.
the person I grew up with, Kevin from Dillon, Missouri, and we all fucking used to smoke together.
You've been given a better opportunity than most actors ever will, and you've squandered it already. You were on FX and you squandered it.
And if
dude.
I remember correctly, your character had a really dark backstory. Which
It was
I-
violent.
Well, Eric came to set in a wheelchair because he was right before he was in character, and right before the scene started, they were like, "Okay, are you all right? Did something happen? I'm sorry, like we can
No,
figure it
this
out." And then Eric goes, "No, it's part of the character. Watch, say action." And then they go, "Action." And Eric goes, My legs. They're working again. Go, roll. Now, Jeremy Allen White, say your line. Go.
Tingling. They're tingling. All right, that's not funny. But here's what the play was about, right? Susan, I don't want to doctor her name, or Susan was the professor. She had written a play called Wasteland, which was an allegory for the relationship, the great divide between Republicans and Democrats in the country,
my
okay?
God, I love it.
This was
This was
during Obama's second
right.
term.
Predictive then. You see what I'm saying?
Or I guess this was 2012, so this was right when it was like, is it
How
going to be
art
Obama or...
reflects real life.
McDonald.
Interesting.
Bob McDonald, whatever his name is.
So here's the play. It's set this was in a black box at Loyola, right? And the way it was an hour 20 play.
Jesus.
There's only 2 actors in this, right?
Oh, never mind.
There's me and the other guy, and there's only one actor on stage the whole time. And guess who that was? Would you want to guess who was the one featured on stage? Not to brag, but that was me.
Wow.
Okay, and we are 2 POWs in an underground Vietnamese prison camp.
And are you both American?
We were both Americans. We're both American. Okay, and basically, this is what's quite interesting. We're talking through the wall. We're getting to know each other. We're very different. I'm Democrat. Okay, my character.
Right.
And here's what's curious. They're both named Joe. G.I. Joes. 2 different type of Joes. My guy was Democratic, gay,
Really?
closeted, but he
Okay.
comes out at the end.
Oh, wow.
And
You
then through the
can't make
wall,
this up, man.
through the
This
wall,
is
the other
ridiculous.
actor was Republican, conservative,
I see.
homophobic.
And let
whatever.
me guess, you guys find some common
We
ground.
find much common ground, but it's not easy. We go through trials and tribulations, and basically the whole play, my character's on. So you're looking into this little prison cell, and you're hearing the other actor behind the wall, and that's the only interaction you hear. Is just you're hearing the dialogue, which is kind of cool. But most of the play, I'm having flashbacks. Literally that, yeah.
And like gunshots are going off.
Gunshots are going off, and I'm like, there's one part where we're playing
So-
along, and we're like, dude,
I would
like
give anything to fucking be able to see this.
we're talking about
anything.
like football and like how fun these things are, and then there's gunshots, and I go, and I crawl back to the back of the wall, start crying, and
This is like
Oh
my
my
wet
God.
dream is to be like in the theater watching.
I know.
watching
Maybe
this
when
with,
you
like, 3
die-
people.
and here's the deal.
No one's watching it.
You
No
could-
one's there.
I was supposed to be an emaciated, like, haven't been in prison for, like, 3-4 months with no food. There's one scene where one of the Vietnamese prison guards, who is
Yes.
played by a non-Vietnamese
of course.
person in there shouting Vietnamese at me, throws me
They're speaking in
they're
the language.
speaking in Vietnamese.
Impressive.
Yeah, like yelling, and they were not Vietnamese. They throw a banana leaf at me that has rice in the middle, and I'm supposed to eat it like I haven't eaten in like 2 weeks. But the problem was, at the time I had gained about 20 pounds since my freshman year because I had just been drinking
Roll.
Sierra Nevadas, eating sandwiches every day, chips. I was getting a little pudgy around the middle.
Okay.
So you see, I had basically a muffin top.
Starving muffin
Starving
top.
muffin top,
Well,
like
that,
eating
they didn't see
eating
that when
rice
you,
like an animal.
You entered much larger 2 weeks before that.
That's right.
into the
Right.
army
So
or whatever.
it's suspended disbelief. But and at the end of the thing, basically, you hear a helicopter coming, thump, 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 thump. And what do we do through the wall? I'm touching the wall, and you can. I'm not kidding you. Getting chills right now as I say this.
Somebody just.
I'm touching.
I saw somebody on the Reddit said, I bet you Eric is gonna say in the next episode, I'm literally getting chills just thinking about this.
Wow. We need
Well,
a prize
I
for
feel
that
more than the
person.
common man. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Last thing we're feeling touching each other through the wall, but you're not sure if the helicopter is like in my mind and we're getting saved, or if it's the end.
Ah.
And we're done. Okay,
It's the Tony Sopranos.
that's correct. You don't know what the ending really is, and there's one of the play performances. A lot of Vietnam veterans were invited. do you know
I
this?
love fucking
And so-
college theater is like hilarious like this. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
crazy. But we did a talk back. So at the end, me and the other actor come out, and I'm going like, like
You
just gave my
finished.
whole fucking
You put your whole pussy.
That's
You put
correct. I
your
put the whole
theatrical
P word
pussy
in
into
there.
it.
The theatrical pussy. And
theatrical pussy.
There's no other, there's no other way to do it.
One of the guys is wearing a Vietnam veteran's hat, you know, those kind of like black.
Yeah, of
hats
course
with
I know
veteran.
those.
And he stands up and he goes, "Son, I just want to tell you right now, this is the best compliment I've ever gotten in my life."
And you've gotten
That
some
is
pretty
And I've
worst
gotten
amazing
performance
compliments that
I've
would
ever
make
seen.
most of y'all's heads spin. What'd you say?
That is the worst performance I've ever seen. That is nothing like
That was not
what
what
it
it
is
was
like
like,
to
dude.
be it.
I didn't know any gay people out there.
No, he said, "I just want to tell you right now, I'm still processing that, but I just know that you did not lie one time on stage."
Wow.
And what did you
Tear?
say?
Did you get a tear?
I think I did go like, like, "Thank you so much, sir."
Wow.
Thanked him
I
for
was
his
just trying to
service.
say I was lying the whole time.
That's just
it was
acting,
fake.
like, I don't know.
It's all good.
This is at a theater, dude. You
yeah,
fucking-
like act
You
right.
idiot.
Like, yeah, I impressed you. Just say good job, bro.
Right,
Like
just-
that's theater etiquette.
Right.
Don't say I didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like I lied. People are
Right.
so fucking
Did
unaware.
you salute him?
nah.
Did you
I
get a
don't,
pin?
because you know I have my fucking qualms about the military.
Well,
right.
The
so-
American military. I know.
Right. The American military, at least.
So that's
But so yeah,
a moment of extreme vocal usage.
that's right.
You guys getting your sip? Good sip.
Mm.
Okay, just Eric
I
and
bought
Nate
all these
just took a
drinks,
good
by the
sip.
way. I'm not even gonna Venmo these
And
guys.
Thanks, Eric.
I'm actually gonna Venmo you for this. I promise. I know there's a tab that's been running up, but I'm gonna pay you
Dude,
back once I get
no.
the money.
It's no
Yeah.
problem. It just shows me who you are. It just like shows.